Hi everyone, good to see you. Professor Y here. I'm coming to you just with a quick announcement. We have a new protocol that we're going to be using for this paper moving forward starting this semester, and I wanted to get this information out to you as you're going to be starting to work on the content for your first paper this coming week, since it's a quick semester ahead. We are going to have you guys write this paper in Google Docs. So everybody has access to Google Docs. APU pays for a Google account for every student. So if you don't know how to use it, it's quite simple. It's very similar to writing within like a PDF on Microsoft Word, for example, but in Google Docs, I can watch your progression on this paper, and I have found that to be very helpful with students in the past. I can also watch kind of the linear progression of your paper being written over time, which is also helpful for a couple of reasons. One, to watch that your content is being created and developed over time, because this is quite a large paper you're working on throughout the semester. It's also a safety measure for us to be able to confirm that its primary author is you and you alone. That being said, within the Google Doc, we will not be allowing any cut and paste. So while I watch you write every week, and when you turn in that final Google Doc, I will be using an app within Google Docs that allows me to kind of watch the progression of your paper over time in the writing. You will not be allowed to do any large cut and paste. The only cut and paste, and I'm going to clarify this in an announcement written as well, the only cut and paste that you can do is if you're going to cut from your own answers that you're putting right now into the discussion forums that we're having. If you want to take some of that content and put that in your paper and then expand upon that, you absolutely can, because a big part of our discussions during the semester are going to be helpful tools that are helping you towards your paper. So that is allowed. You may take those, it would be at maximum 2 paragraphs that you would be cutting and pasting into your paper from what you've already written within the Canvas shell for our course. Outside of that, though, there would not be allowances for any large cut and paste. So the goal and the intent behind this is to help us prevent any usage of any sources outside of you, because I want you to write this paper. I want your thoughts, your brain. I want all of that to come straight from you. So we are going to have this paper only acceptable through Google Docs. So I'm telling you early on, so we don't have any discrepancies later, this paper will not be accepted as a PDF or through a Microsoft attachment. It must be a Google Doc, and you must write the entirety of the paper in that Google Doc. You may not write it in a PDF and then cut and paste it into a Google Doc. So the way that I'm going to be watching it on my side when you turn it in, it's going to show me a linear version of your paper so that I can confirm that over time all that writing was done by primary authorship. So hopefully that makes sense. It's kind of a safety mechanism for us as well as you, and just a way for us to confirm that it's original content. So all those papers, if I haven't said it 18 times, need to be submitted in Google Docs. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me by email. You'll just be starting that this week, so hopefully you can get that up and rolling. You will do this for all 3 portions of your paper. The final is a presentation, and that you don't need to do it. You could do it in either Google Slides or PowerPoint, because it's an actual like slide presentation. But for the first 3 portions of the paper, we are going to require it in Google Docs. So just wanted to come to you live and let you know that early on, so we don't have any discrepancies when we're turning this in throughout the semester. Thanks so much. So fun to meet you all through introductions last week, and I'm excited for the semester ahead. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.